Hi, Leslie.
Hi, Henry. I'm still in the assessor's office. I thought I'd be home by now, so I'm going to be listening. I told Miriam, I think I've solved my problem where my phone kept putting me in safe driver mode, so I couldn't participate. But I'm going to mute myself and take off my video in case I get out of here and start driving. But I'll be listening, and if someone answers the question, I should be able to open it up.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Money else here. Hey, Janice.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, good, good. Just getting ready to clean for spring.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, here we go, Miriam.
oh, pretty.
Miriam,
Hi there.
hi.
Hello.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Henry, were you able to get stuff to Karen?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good.
Mhm. Now, question is, will she access the will she be able to access this I may just call her.
Okay.
I mean, I gave her all the information, so there's not much I can add, really.
No.
Um,
Oh man, why am I having trouble? Hi, Leslie.
Hello. It's working, I guess. I'm
Good.
here. I thought I'd be home, but I'm in the assessor's office still trying to get home and I forget what happens, how to recover a document that the Word went into freeze mode and I thought it would save it somewhere when I reopened Word and it's not here, so I may be stuck.
Oh,
Scratch. Oh, I hate that.
oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. But anyway, so I'm going to mute myself. I'll be listening and I'm available if need be.
Okay. Have you guys heard anything about whether our other members were able to come tonight or not?
Well, Bert checked in saying he'll be here.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And
About Mateo.
Mateo cannot make it.
Okay. All right.
My
And
husband told me I need to wear different glasses at meetings because these have blue light filters, and I guess there's like little blue.
Oh.
Yes, there are cute little like blue screens instead of
little blue
eyeballs.
screens, I know.
Makes you look a little nerdy, perhaps.
A little
That's all.
weird, I know. I should get different glasses for this. All my glasses have blue screen filter.
Ah, good idea.
There he is.
Good.
And I think that's gonna do it for tonight. Ah, Karen.
All right, good.
Where is Karen? Hey, Bert, welcome. Karen? I don't know. I have this in my phone. I thought it was, sorry, wrong number.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Right.
It's, I think, 1209. I guess I.
1209. Okay. I thought I tried that before.
Hi, Bert.
Hey, man.
Hi, Bert.
Well, we're just checking on Karen. Hi, Karen. You got the wrong numbers.
Ooh.
Now let me just check. I've got it here. Yeah. Let's see.
I have it here.
I've got it in front of me.
Okay.
So you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready with I'll write it under the ones that you gave me here.
Sure. Okay, meeting ID is 832
That's what I have.
6806.
6806.
Yep,
It says 88 here.
6806
Right.
1564.
1564.
Yep.
Okay.
And
How about the passcode?
Oh.
16
164891.
no 164091.
164091.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the phone is 646 558 8656.
1646 558
Yep,
558
yes,
8656.
correct. Yep,
Okay,
give it a try.
apparently I read the 0 wrong. It looks like an 8 to me, but
Yeah,
it's 0.
they got a crossed out 0 there. Anyway, look forward to seeing you there or hearing from you.
I was going down right in.
Okay.
Are you?
Yeah,
Maybe started.
Oh yeah, we just started. Yeah.
Okay, I'll try again.
Okie doke.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. As you may have gathered, Karen is on her way. Yeah, the zeros, they put zeros with they're crossed, they have a cross through them. She thought it was an 8.
Oh,
Yeah, I
What?
guess to distinguish it from the letter, letter O.
yeah, I guess so. Mine, I just printed it off of the agenda, off the meetings calendar, and they don't have crosses through the zeros.
Hmm. Well, let's give her a minute here.
Yeah,
Should be
I was
dialing.
thinking, one more thing we should maybe just add to the agenda. We can wait, just the
Yep.
Memorial Day.
Yeah, I have that on
event.
I have that down,
Okay, good.
Okay.
and I do not have the date.
I don't need it. It must be whatever that Sunday is.
They sent us information. I just have to look for, I can send it.
Yeah. It must be the 28th. That's my guess at any rate.
May 20th is the schoolhouse cleanup.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're supposed to start having meetings in person at some point.
The state has extended the authorization for virtual meetings to 2025.
Well,
I don't know how much longer we should
Yeah, well, yeah,
call her, or what do you want to do?
yeah, we should probably get started. let's do the minutes where she was not present.
Okay,
That would be the last meeting.
March 29th.
Yeah,
Yes, March 29th.
I was not present either. So you don't have quorum, right?
Actually, we do.
1, 2, 3, we do not.
We do not? Well,
Do not, because
I wasn't at that meeting.
you
you were
not.
not, you were not. Okay, yes, you were not.
Kara's not here. And
Yeah,
Karen-
okay, so that.
actually, it doesn't say, I left Karen out of here. Was Karen at that meeting?
On the 29th, no,
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay, well then I made a mistake. I'll add that because,
Well, on the 29th, you don't have her on here.
yeah, but I have to say that she was absent. I didn't.
oh,
Okay.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we
Yeah,
don't have a quorum. We've got to pass over.
Well, we'll have to skip all this then.
And
We
for
can
the
move on.
3rd, for the March 1st, let me look at those. I don't have my open.
Karen and Bert and Greg. And 3 of us.
I don't have it in front of me.
So it's Henry, Miriam, Janice, Karen, Bert, and Greg present.
Yeah,
So
that's
we could
4.
do that one.
We could do the 1st, huh?
Hang on one second, because I didn't
Sure.
open it for some reason. Let me find it.
No, she's not showing up on the.
Okay. So March 1st.
All right. Any thoughts on this one? Any changes?
No, I didn't find anything.
Good.
Sounds so surprised.
Usually there's some little thing, but no,
There's
not at
gotta be
all.
something
Great.
here.
Okay.
I've got it on my screen. I'm just looking through it, but I assume you've all looked them over.
Mhm.
A last call on comments or observations? No? All right, so I move to approve the March 1st, 2023 minutes.
Second.
Okay, so
Hmm.
going around, let's Defont,
Aye.
Fernandez,
Aye.
Geddes, I, Stone.
Hi.
Okey-doke. That was easy.
Yeah, one down.
All right, I guess the next one we cannot do, we don't have quorum, but we could start on it on the next item. The Historical Commission's collection archiving project. Miriam sent out a fair amount of paperwork on that. Did everybody get a chance to look at this?
Yep.
Yeah.
By any chance, yeah. The project's been around since 2021, and last year it was on hold in effect. Am I right, Miriam?
Greg and Leslie had taken it over, and I don't think that anything got done. for
Okay,
a variety of reasons, probably.
yeah. Yeah, I touched base with Greg,
Mhm.
and he confirmed that that there's a need to get to it. He's willing to work on it,
Good.
but I think his preference is that somebody on the committee kind of become the point person. And what he has done already is started to map the archive, as he noticed in the
That
files.
was impressive.
It was.
Wow.
And I guess Leslie would have much more to say about this than I would.
Yeah, I stood in the closet and told him things, and he did all the technical mapping and creating grids and things like that. And we just worked, my recollection is we just worked one day on it and,
Uh-huh.
you know, maybe winter set in or something
Yeah.
like that, or lives got too busy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, winter was a consideration. I do recall. It was just too cold.
Always, always.
Yeah, it's too cold. And then it was COVID. People were all freaked
Yeah.
out.
There you
about it.
go. There you go.
So, in any
So
case, Yeah.
a couple things I'm thinking about it. One is that what I think we also need to talk about is that right now Greg's holding a set of keys.
oh, okay.
And the policy usually is that only commissioners would have a set of keys. We made an exception for Leslie
Hmm.
because she does research whenever there's an inquiry. But I don't think that we can have just other volunteers hanging on to keys to town hall.
Yeah.
So would you be willing to get those keys back, Henry?
I didn't get to that today. I was talking to him today, but I'm sure he's open to that. I mean, I see why you'd want to hold him. Is there any reason for him to have the keys? I don't believe there is, right? If he'd be working with somebody on the committee.
I think we'd always be working in pairs unless,
Yeah.
I don't think.
Okay.
In fact, I believe that there is a bylaw for the historical commission that says that only officers are supposed to hold the keys. Isn't
Okay. So that enough
Okay.
said.
that right, Leslie?
I don't recollect that we ever
Or
had
maybe it's
one.
maybe it's a policy. There is a document about this. I can dig it up, but
Okay.
there was a policy that goes
You
back.
folks may have created one, but I don't know that we ever thought about it particularly.
Mhm.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what it's. Historical collection policies, here it is. Dated 1995.
Wow.
Does it say about keys? Well, it does say that it's not a lending library and materials.
That's correct, yeah.
That's
We only send out photocopies. We said that a long time ago, but I never recollect having a key policy.
I know
You're
that
mentioning-
we had a issue because we had to pass a security policy because of the archaeological records, which haven't gotten moved over there. Key holders will only access right, key holders. I'm trying to figure out who. Only the chair of the historical commission and the secretary will have keys to the locked cabinet for the confidential files. So that's
Okay, that's,
sorry.
that is after our time.
Yeah.
At the 1995, the closet was still over here in this building.
Ah,
so anyway, Henry, could you
Yeah.
email him about the keys?
Sure. No worry. Yeah. Let me think what else we talked about with him because I think I got the impression that he is somewhat pressed for time, so that's why I think having a point person here and on the commission makes a lot of sense.
I'm willing to be the point person to organize things.
okay. You're a good organizer.
And I think,
Well-
it would be probably, unless somebody else wants to take it over, I'm
Well-
pretty handy with with computer files and database management. So, one of the things we need to do next is set up a spreadsheet and a coding system so that when we start inventorying things, we have ways of coding material in the inventory. So,
Okay.
that was all laid out in the report from the roving archive as to how to do that. So we have a roadmap for how to do this, and we just need to move forward with it.
I'm willing to help out. I'm not that.
That'd be great.
Not great
So-
with kids or with the
So
technology.
I think the steps are that I set up that coding logic system. And then we have maybe work in pairs, maybe for the beginning, for the first few times, maybe I should meet with whoever the other person is
Yeah.
so that everybody gets sort of familiar with the process. And then people can work independently. But, you know, we're going to have, the way it'll work is, you know, one person will have to be with a laptop with a spreadsheet. And then one person will be organizing the files as they go. And I think we wanted to work on just tackling one drawer at a time. So we'll just have to figure out which drawer we're going to start on. So maybe the first thing would be maybe Leslie, if you and I could maybe set up a time
That sounds perfect to me.
to go over there and take a look. And then I'll set up the spreadsheet. And, you know, maybe Leslie and I can do an hour or two and see how it works.
Yeah,
Imagine, you know, we'll just try it out and then we can sort of train people.
okay. Sounds good.
Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, make it happen. It's great. I love getting stuff done. It's very satisfying. All right.
Good. And I think Karen was interested too, so we can catch her up when
Mhm.
we can too. We're gonna go back to the town common guide board.
Yeah, you skipped over that.
Oh, maybe he's talking to Karen.
Is the issue that she doesn't have a computer?
Yeah.
Correct. It does sort of get it more difficult.
No.
He must be talking to her. I wonder what he's doing.
I don't know.
No, I've got her on the phone here,
Ah, that's what we
Uh,
figured.
but she's tried it a couple times already. That doesn't seem to work for her. And
It says the number is discontinued.
I don't know.
Ah,
Well, I think I'm
can you
wondering.
keep her on speakerphone, Henry, and we can
Yeah,
hear her and you?
Well, I've got, she can hear us now. The question is, will it be recorded? And that's the issue, I think.
Well, it does, I mean, as long as she can hear and if she wants to say something, she can say something. That's all that matters.
Yeah, let me just move this around a little bit. It might work better. Yeah.
On this, I think we did this with you, Janice, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yes.
well, you find a way to do this. It's
Yeah.
anything's possible, really. Okay, I think we're hooked up.
Okay, so the Memorial Day commemoration at Quabbin Park is on May 28th, Sunday, from 10 to 12.
Okay,
And so somebody will need to figure out who's going. And somebody's going to have to pick up the banner and return the banner. And we need some photographs because they usually like photographs to be
mhm.
sent. So take some good pictures of the group with this. Is anybody offhand know if you're gonna be able to go?
I assume I will.
That's great. How about Leslie?
I am not ready to commit at this time. I assume, like Janice said, I will, but I'm not ready. I'm more than glad to get the banner out to anybody else.
That would be great. And I think my guess is Karen will want to go because
I hope so.
I would like to go, but I'm transportation.
maybe somebody could give her a
I
ride.
Yeah, I can give her a ride. I gave her a ride last year. It's fine.
Yeah, we got a ride for you there, Karen.
Yeah, who is that, Janet?
Janice. Okay. Sounds good.
Bert, if you're interested in going sometime, it's nice to know what this thing is.
Yeah, well, I've
What
never
is the
been,
activity?
but
I think I've attended most of them quite a few years.
Yes, yeah.
it's a Memorial Day parade, is it?
Well, it's an event in memory of the lost towns of Quabbin, and it's with the military, it's the Belchertown Community Band. And then there are various military people there commemorating the veterans of various wars and stuff. And they do some short speeches about Memorial Day and some of the people that who have served, and then there are a couple politicians that do a couple of talks. Everybody keeps it pretty simple, but the best part of the day for me is when all the different towns that representatives of all the different towns that were partially or entirely flooded by the Quabbin Reservoir do a short march with their banners, their town banners. And then you all circle the site and you have your banners displayed during the entire ceremony and stuff. So that's, and it's required if you want to, there's a certain amount of a grant that's given to the historical commissions that participate each year.
We get I don't remember how much,
1,200?
like $1,500
Yeah.
a year for participating.
Well,
Where does this ceremony happen?
It's Sunday from 10 to 12, May 28th.
But where?
Oh, at the Quabbin Park Cemetery,
Where?
on, off, is it Route 9 there? Yeah.
It's Belchertown Road and where it's
Yeah.
Okay, well. This, I probably will be able to go.
Mhm.
oh, that'd be neat.
yeah. If I'm available that day, I haven't looked at my calendar, but I
Uh-huh.
hope to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sort of nice because usually there are a number of other historical commission members and you get a chance to talk beforehand and afterwards and see their banners and, just sort of reconnect with, neighboring historical commissions.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I come from a line of military. Goes back many hundreds of years, and
Wow.
but of course they fought for Britain. They were enemies of the United States. So, but hey, whatever,
Yeah.
we're friends now. Right? Anyway, moving right along, we've got
The town common guide board.
yeah, guide board restoration.
Yes, so I signed the agreement with the specialist from the Williamstown Art Restoration Center, Conservation Center. And
Good.
she's coming out on Friday, May 5th at 10 o'clock. And
Good.
anybody wants to be there is welcome to be there.
Ah. Cool.
Friday, as in this Friday,
No, May
No.
5th.
May 5th. Okay.
Cool. I will if I can, if I,
Yeah, that'd be great.
yeah, that would be nice. I'd like to
You
hear
know,
what.
Janice,
they have
if
to
you
say.
come, I'd like to hear, maybe while we're out there, what you think needs to be done on that other Veterans Memorial
Oh, yes, the,
area post that
right.
you thought needed to be painted.
yeah, it was supposed to get painted, and it did not necessarily include the letters, the lettering. I'm not quite, I guess it was mostly the framing that people felt was starting to flake, and in some places it is. So that was a couple years ago, so I'll have to look at it more closely, but I think it's mostly the
Still some,
framing.
there's still grant funding available.
Yes, it should still be somewhere in the the Historical Commission's pocket.
Yeah, so we should, maybe we should try to get get a painter to do this.
Mhm. Yeah, we can take a look at it and see. Hopefully the lettering will be okay, and we won't need
Maybe
to,
Bob Groves would be
anything.
willing to do it.
maybe. Yeah,
Okay,
If you're talking about the War Memorial too, you would probably like to coordinate with Al Springer,
oh yeah,
who
of course.
has been I don't know if he still is, but in the past, he has been the veterans representative in town to that. He's the one who originally coordinated with Franklin County Tech School to build it and paint it.
Oh.
And that may be an option too for free painting. I don't know.
Oh, wow, that's good to know.
I'm just looking here on the thing to see if I can, his name may have gone off of the,
It's not on
Um,
it. The last time I was trying to do things with the gravestone thing, I had to track him down separately. There's a different guy that's listed as the veterans agent.
yeah,
that would be
that would be in town. I was
Yes,
gonna say Greenfield, you sure it wasn't the Greenfield?
I think it was, but that's who I was directed to. So I
Okay.
had to
Janice,
then
do you
take a,
wanna, since that was kind of your grant, you were kind of project manager for that, do you wanna?
yeah, I'll track it
lead on
down.
that?
Or, yeah, Leslie, whatever you can,
Yeah,
whatever you happen to have easily available,
I'll
but
text you or email you
Okay.
whatever I can find.
Okay, but that's a good idea about maybe the Franklin Tech people too. Yeah. Okay. Good.
And so we'll have some word by the 5th, sometime afterward, figure out what's going on with that.
Yeah, she'll write a report.
Yeah.
That'll be great. It'll just really help us to know how to move forward, how critical is it, how much needs to be done, should be done, how would it get done, all that sort of stuff that we're trying to figure out, but it'd be good to have some other expertise to guide us a little bit.
Okay, anything else on that? Right. Stone walls and structures.
Yeah, we started
Mapping.
talking about that last time.
Yep.
And Janice, you were saying that it's possible to use the LiDAR flyover maps.
Yeah,
I tried to access them to see and what if I could, if it was clear enough to see stone walls, and I was not having much success finding the right maps. I found LiDAR maps, but they were not clear. I don't think they were, I don't know, they were.
Maybe sometime we can get Eva to give us a
Yeah.
tutorial or something.
That would be great.
Yeah.
I'll ask her.
Yeah. Because she does that a lot.
Are we talking about mapping all of the walls, all of the stone walls in the town?
Yeah, it's sort of almost like taking an X-ray. It really highlights the stone and eliminates the trees, anything vegetative. So
Yes.
it clears the landscape from overhead, and you do have to figure out when you've got boulders or when you've got some other features, but the stone walls are usually pretty easy because they're nice linear lines. And a number of towns have done that, mapping their stone walls that way, and then they can go out and check them or something, but you've already got a base layer rather than having to start from scratch with GPSing them all.
Mm.
So it's a matter of elimination of things on the image rather than having to delineate new things yourself.
Yeah, when I was looking at it, I couldn't figure out how to get the tree layer off, so I
Okay,
definitely need some training.
Yeah,
These are satellite,
I don't think they're actually satellite, but they're, aerial surveys.
but who does that?
The state, Mass GIS.
Yeah, so what they've done is they've gone over good portions of the state and they use this kind of LiDAR, which is, it's not radar, but it's a kind of it's a kind of imaging that gives you the topography, the shape of the topography. So, you rather than, you'll see rocks or structures or buildings, things that, hills, things like that. It's being used a lot in archaeology to discover, for example, they did LiDAR in the Amazon to discover all sorts of settlements and structures and stonework that was hidden underneath a jungle cover, and they were able to detect, roads and walls and all sorts of things that, you wouldn't be able to see otherwise.
I guess I had heard something about that, but how is it done? I mean, do you do that from an airplane? Do you do
Yeah,
it?
it's done from an airplane.
Yep.
There's also kind of like handheld LiDAR, or there's like a LiDAR where you have a device that you kind of roll on a cart over the ground.
Mm.
And that gets sometimes below the surface so that you can sort of see subsurface. So for example, they use that for finding buried grave sites, for example, things like that. But for this, the flyover LiDAR is for just looking at the topography above ground. But yeah, they're even looking at satellite images to find archaeological sites now. It's pretty cool.
Mm.
All right. Anything else on the stone walls? So what,
So I'll ask Eva, maybe she could come and give us maybe Eva would be willing to come and just give us kind of a demonstration. Maybe she could show us some.
Yeah.
So just for Bert to know, I don't know if you know Eva Gibovic.
I know of her.
Yeah, she lives in Leverett and she's on the Leverett Historical Commission, and she's done a lot of research on ceremonial stone landscape. She's kind of been involved for decades in that research.
And they've also been delineating all of the stone walls and the old mill sites and things like that in Leverett. And I think a lot of it was through that LiDAR process.
Awesome. Really great.
right. The West Schoolhouse Work Party, I think that's pretty self-evident, 20th of May,
What time did we decide on that?
9 o'clock.
9
Okay.
o'clock. I volunteered to be there. Of course, that's just down the road from me.
So I
Yes.
think what you probably need to do is make a list of who's bringing what supplies.
Yeah. That's what I want.
And I would say,
20th, what day is that?
what day is that?
Saturday.
What day is that? 20th, Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday. I would recommend bringing masks. I'm going to wear a mask myself,
Hmm.
basically for the dust and.
You might want to bring buckets and water. If people can bring some large, I don't know if people have any way of bringing a few
Yeah.
gallons of water might be helpful, and
Yeah.
and you're going to need brooms and trash bags probably,
Mhm.
Hmm.
Well, maybe we can.
Maybe gloves. Yeah.
gloves, maybe spray cleaner if you, some sort of surface cleaner.
Yeah, I can bring a, one of these commercial, mopping buckets. Yeah, fill it with water and,
And somebody, but you're probably gonna want to have water for wiping down things for dust. I wouldn't bring Windex. I think that for antique things, Windex is probably not a good idea. I would suggest something very mild, like a natural cleaner, if you're gonna use anything at all.
Okay, that would be like for the windows and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
like vinegar maybe. White.
yeah, vinegar would probably be good. Or, you know, vinegar and mild soap.
mhm,
And water, just mix
What?
it with water.
And you know, maybe some rags
oh, yeah, okay.
So are we, I mean,
and brooms, probably.
we're gonna assign this, or should we all just bring something and?
Well, I think it would be better to organize it. Who's gonna
Yeah, I
bring
think
it?
so.
So Henry, you're bringing,
I'll bring this large, it'd be more for a mopping job.
you're gonna bring a mop?
Yeah, I'll bring them up and a commercial, bucket. You know, ready
Okay.
to go.
With water.
With water, yep.
Okay,
Okay,
so we
I
need a broom. Who can bring a broom?
I can bring a broom.
I don't have one.
Rags?
I'll look around for rags, but
I
yeah,
could bring sponges. I can bring newspaper, which is generally good for wiping windows.
Yep,
And I'll get some kind of, you know, spray thing that's, you know, like you're saying, natural or something for the windows.
if you want, Janice, I'm not gonna be coming, but if I
Yeah.
have like some 7th generation
Uh-huh,
spray cleaner that's pretty gentle, if you want to come and get,
uh-huh,
we can get it to you. How about
okay,
I can get it. I also have some white rags that can be thrown away because we've been doing some home
okay.
renovations and we had a bunch of rags, so.
That would be helpful. Yeah, because here in the apartment, I don't have that kind of stuff.
I've been learning how to refinish furniture using hard wax oil. You ever heard of this?
Wow, no.
It's an alternative to using urethane finishes or polyurethane. It's a natural beeswax and vegetable oil finish that's used a lot in Europe, and it's
Huh.
non-toxic and
What is it called?
well, it's called penetrating oil or hard wax. Basically what happens is it's this wax and natural wax like beeswax and an oil blended together that has no solvents in it, and it bonds with the wood and creates a protective layer with wood without needing to use urethane. So we just had all the floors in our house redone and finished with this.
Wow.
We're getting rid of the plastic in our house. And we just refinished our dining room table doing this and some other furniture. It's been, we're,
So you're getting good at this.
yep. And we are redoing the stairs to our second floor with this as well.
Mm.
So
You can get it anywhere?
there's different brands. I mean, a lot of times you probably have heard of Danish oil.
Yeah.
Or tongue oil. So that's a kind of version of this, but there are products that have a blend with wax in it. That is behaves a little differently than just the tongue oil.
Mhm.
Huh.
It's fun.
Ah.
That's what I used all the white rags for.
so how do we get into the school? I assume it's locked, eh?
The keys are, somebody should probably bring some trash bags just in case there's anything you want to get rid of.
I can bring trash bags.
I
Okay.
believe there is one key in the closet in the desk drawer. Possibly more than one, but at least one there.
In the archive, right?
Correct, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
Well,
a
tell you
designer.
what.
Miriam and I'll be there first and she may want to take it out with her.
Yes, let's make a date
Oh.
after this meeting, or we'll email and find a time, Leslie, and I'll get the key,
Perfect,
get it to Janice or Henry.
Yeah.
perfect.
All right.
So Leslie, what sort of things are we gonna be encountering to clean? Is it gonna be like just dusting off things? They're gonna be spider webs up in the ceiling, or should we wash the floor? Is that okay to wash the floor? Or what do you think?
I think any of the things that you talked about were fine. I did use Windex the last time I was there, but we don't have to mention that. You are apt to find mouse stuff. So dustpan and brush and broom.
Okay.
There might be a straw broom there. I can't remember. Yeah, you might anticipate that it'll just be kind of grimy from road traffic and, it shakes and dust, not dust, but it's more like a grime that you need.
Yeah.
It doesn't really dust so much as you need to just use whatever cleaner, and I think water is probably perfectly fine. I forget who
Okay.
said that, but
Mhm.
the mop sounds like a good idea. There's desks set up all around.
The only thing I
can't-
would say that you might want to think about is, there are some health hazards with mouse poop. If there's a
Yep.
lot of mouse poop,
Yeah,
you probably, I hate to say this, but what you're supposed to do with mouse poop is you're supposed to spray it with a spray that has some bleach in it before you sweep it or move it, because there could be viruses in the mouse poop.
So maybe people want to bring gloves.
Yeah.
And,
I
I would
definitely.
say gloves, masks.
maybe goggles if for that.
I mean, if somebody wants to bring a spray bottle with, you can look up online. I don't have this information anymore, but what the concentration is, and maybe there's an alternative to bleach. But there's some nasty viruses, so that can become airborne when you sweep mouse poop. So,
Okay.
hantavirus being one of them. So,
Mhm.
you can look up, and find out if you can find this easily online.
Okay.
Just saying, because I've had to deal with cleaning out a shed that had an enormous infestation.
Oh,
It was toxic, so we had to throw some things.
Yeah, and I understand Sirius has some connection to the school. Am I right?
No, there's another schoolhouse that's owned by Sirius. Sirius Community owns an antique schoolhouse that's in that area. This is a different one. This is owned by the town.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, please send Henry down to the intersection of West Pelham Road and Leverett Road. Parking is quite limited too. I've never been there with more than one person, and we'd park our cars facing in because
Right.
there's no real space at the intersection to park, and
No.
otherwise
Yeah,
you'd have
that's
to,
right.
yeah. But
Okay.
Henry,
But-
not
but-
right next door to you, way down on West
You
Pelham.
could
Road.
ask, it's you across the street. Penny Kim lives across the street. She might be willing to let people park in her.
Yeah.
Oh, now that I'm sorry. I remember now. I would come down Leverett Road, cross over the center line and park. There is a place to park. A couple of cars can park off Leverett Road. On the Vernell's land there at the.
oh, okay.
If
You could also,
Janice knows, yeah.
I mean, you could park around the corner on Montague Road, just on the side of the road, so you're out of
Yeah.
traffic.
That's true.
So.
Yeah, the one with the biggest bucket should get to park at the schoolhouse.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's him.
hauling the most liquid. Yeah, right.
Um. Okay,
Yeah, I guess my confusion was that there is a road down below me. It's called Schoolhouse Road. And there is a schoolhouse there. So
Yeah.
that's not the one.
that's not
Nope,
the,
it's not that one. No.
Okay.
the library, not the library, the building committee, the Shutesbury Building Committee reached out to us because they wanted to take a look at the building and inspect it. And I told them that we were going to be cleaning it and that, we should arrange that after it's been cleaned out. So
Okay.
once you get it cleaned out, I'll get the keys back from one of you and then I'll meet with one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. I guess a week before this all goes down, we should probably connect and just
Yeah.
coordinate it.
Okay,
I'll send out an email
Okay,
just to get people
Okay.
on the plan.
okay.
Okay. I believe that is it, folks. Unanticipated business.
we got to schedule the next meeting,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
which would probably be May 24th. That works for everybody.
Okay.
24th, yeah, that's fine with me. What time? 7? Same
Yep.
time?
Okay.
Karen, did you get that?
May 24th at 7.
Yeah, man, this is working.
And can I ask Janet if I could get a ride May 20th?
Sure. Yep.
That's a Roger. Military term. Okay. Anything else? No?
What is
Okay.
SHC collection activity
What?
archiving project?
The
Did you
shroud.
talk-
We did. In brief, this is the archival project. I don't know if you're interested in doing any volunteering there, but do you remember Greg and Leslie had started to initiate that inventory of what's in the old town hall?
Oh,
Yep. So we're gonna yeah, just digitize that stuff in there. But that,
when are they going to do that?
well, this is a good question. We're presumably gonna get started soon on this, yes? But what are the first steps that we decided to do here?
Miriam and Leslie were gonna
Leslie
meet.
and I are gonna get together.
Okay, so there's gonna be an initial meeting there to figure out what to do next.
Figure out the coding system, make sure
Yes.
it works.
Yeah, we have
Do
to
sort of a
develop
trial run.
exactly the little coding system.
Um,
There you go. Okay, we'll keep you in mind then. Yep.
Okay,
All
good.
right. Yeah, I think that should wrap it up for tonight. Yeah. So we'll see you at the cleaning session.
Hmm.
So
And maybe at the guide board on May 5th, if
Yeah.
people are
Maybe at the
available
guide
then.
boards. Yeah, noted that. Just to observe. Promise not to say
Yes.
anything.
yeah, we shouldn't,
that-
just remember, we're getting charged by the hour, so we don't want to
Yes.
be
Yeah.
holding her up too much, or she'll go over the quote.
Yep.
Let her do her business, I
Right.
think, the
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody want to make a motion to adjourn?
Oh, I had a question. Now that we've got Karen, can we do the minutes from
Oh, yeah.
the other meeting?
Yes, the minutes.
Yeah, when is the town board, May 5th, where?
Well,
At the guide board on the common.
On the,
I don't think we need to have everybody there. I think that's gonna, I think, let's just. I don't think we need to have the whole commission there.
yeah,
You'd have to post a meeting even if you did.
Right. And
Ah.
we're gonna get a report, so.
Okay.
Yeah, the reason primarily is that this is an expensive consulting thing, and the more people are there, more likely that they will be distracted and take more time. I mean, that's one of the basic reasons for it. So I try to keep as few people as possible, but yeah. What about the minutes? We didn't do the minutes for
March 1st.
No, we did March 1st. We need to do March 29th.
March 29th.
Oh, was it?
Everybody, yeah,
Sorry.
everybody got a copy of that, so let me see.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Where are we?
Oh, no, Karen was absent from that one too.
Was she absent?
I added that. Maybe I was doing the wrong page.
Yeah, no, Karen was not there.
Yeah, Karen,
no.
no, Karen was,
Thought she was.
I
No,
can dial her.
she was on the 1st and she
Yep.
wasn't on the 29th.
there you go.
Okay, all right, so we still can't do that one, sorry.
Do we have a quorum though? We have a quorum, we could do it or not.
We don't.
There it is.
1, 2, 3, 4. But Bert was not there. Okay. All
Okay,
right.
we'll wait.
I move to adjourn.
Second,
All right. Going round, defunct,
Aye.
Zvonka,
Aye.
Fernandez,
aye.
Geddes, I, and Stone.
Aye,
Oh, we're done.
all right, thank you.
Night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
See you.
Good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Hey, yeah, good to hear from you, Karen.
Yeah.
Take care. Yes, take it easy. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.